Ooh, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Pain, because everybody shall know Pain. Apparently, the Chinese developers who on the Chinese server has changed the solar rate. So this is screenshots of the three ones: the snake, the shark, and then whatever the last one is. It's like a little ball or something like that. The shape array, scale array, and the whatever the other one's called. But these are screenshots of them. I'm going to show you guys at least a translation of exactly what they are. So I will be right back. Okay, so for the first one, the shape array. The shape array is for the I think it's the last one. I think it's the last one because the shark one's clearly right here. No. The shark one's here. So no, this one's the first one. This one's for the snake. So the first round, increase own. Well, I guess before I read it, they changed it to the point where they only give buffs and debuffs and no longer attack. So yeah, we'll just break it down and see what is different about them. So for the shape array, for the first round, increase own army attack by 30%. Reduce enemies' full injury rate by 30%. Reduce enemies full injury by 30% for 2 rounds. Bleed DOT 50% for 2 rounds. Reduce enemies punch rate 50%. Reduce enemies aid rate by 50%. Reduce enemies avoid injury rate by 30% for 2 rounds. And then increase allies punch rate by 30%. Then second round, increase allies CC by 30% for 2 rounds. 3 random enemies enter forbidding healing state for 2 rounds. Increase own armies 30% damage rate for 2 rounds. Reduce enemies vanguard 30% double defense for 2 rounds. And make all enemies can't add buffs for 2 rounds. Okay. A lot with this change, it makes them way better. Them not being able to attack sucks because that's good damage to get off first round, especially really, when you're really strong, for a very strong player. We're not saying me, but like when people who have like a lot of BP for PvP, high level tail beasts, that first round attack does so much damage that your ninjas don't need to attack. But changing up a little bit and adding these buffs in is really nice. The way I hope it is like this is more so. This is kind of like I guess first round, with them being on the field, this happens normally versus having the animation of them attacking. They have to be in the sense of them attacking, and then the buffs and the debuffs appears, but they're not doing any damage. They're just showing the animation of them attacking to unleash the buffs and the debuffs. Now, some of the stuff would clash with what you already have after you skill, but that's fine. Because just that you kind of already get you get the debuffs and then the buffs, attack increase and everything. So it's like first round, not having to worry about your first ninja to attack and don't have any buffs on them, and everybody else get buffs versus let the tail beast attack and then go ahead and get everything rolling. So I like that. You know what I'm saying? So for the shape array, not bad. Pretty good. Let's look at the next one. For the shark array. Cleanse whole army's debuffs. Reduce enemies 35% damage rate for 2 rounds. Increase allies' defense by 20%. Reduce all enemies punch rate by 50% for 2 rounds. Increase allies' 25% CC rates. Okay. And then second round, recovers army's HP rate by 180%. Reduce enemies' attack by 20% for 2 rounds. Increase assaults and vanguard double defense by 30% for 2 rounds. Reduce enemies' 50% break rate for 2 rounds. Remove all enemies' buffs. Okay, so actually the first one is the last. So the first one we went over, the shape array, is the last one. The snake, as you can see, is the one underneath it. So, and it's just the one thing I do like about the shark array is because it can heal. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty nice. Adding that with a bunch of other healers or whatever, it's always pretty nice. It's nice to have the healing. The cleansing is also nice. The thing is, because the beast is going first, it doesn't really. I mean, there's no debuffs to cleanse. You feel me? Unless they go last. You know what I'm saying? Wait for everybody to attack, and then the beast comes and then cleanse, or the beast waits based on speed of like your supports, because them attacking first in this first round. Oh, you're gonna cleanse my debuffs, or cleanse cleanse the debuffs. It's first round. If you go first, there's nothing to cleanse, so it makes that useless unless they go last to cleanse it before round 2. But besides that, it's the shark array is the healing is good, depending on how the cleansing works. If it's gonna stiff it, if it goes first, it's useless. If it goes last, then it's worth it. But it's not bad at all. I do like to remove all enemies buffs. That's definitely something nice to have over the shape array that has the DLT that does stick out for me. But let's go. Okay, so not shark, my bad. The snake. Would randomly increase one unit's damage reduction by 40% for 2 rounds. Random 3 units can't add buffs for 2 rounds. Randomly increase 2 units damage rate by 40% for 2 rounds. Randomly reduce 2 enemies' units 40% more injury rate for 2 rounds. Then for round 2, randomly increase 2 unit attacks by 40%. Randomly decrease CC chance for 2 enemies by 50% for 2 rounds. Randomly increase 2 allies' more injury rate by 40% for 2 rounds. And randomly reduce 2 enemies' damage rate by 40% for 2 rounds. A lot of random stuff that, when you compare the 3, the shark is a good in between. One, I would say, is better, which it is better. When you look at the snake one, it's the one we get, but it's the free one that we get, the first one. So it's like they don't want to make it too good. It's to be like, oh, I just walk with the snake rather than walk with the shark or walk with the shape one. But yeah, the random 1 or 2 here and there is kind of like but it's okay. It's just I look at it, it makes sense for it to be like that, because it's the one they give to us for free, so it's not going to be that good. But the shark one, when you look at it, does remain to be the best one out of the 3. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I will catch you guys later. I want to go ahead and add this. I don't know if they're adding this today, and I don't know when they're going to add it. Because I know right now the server's down. At the time me making this video, I can't log in, so I don't know if they're adding this now. If not, don't know when we're going to get it. But yeah, deuces.